the Corvettes are great, but what really makes the Corvette hobby so worth it all is the people that are involved with the Corvette hobby. And I think we've all been very fortunate and blessed to have the hobby that we have. I still believe today that the Corvette is still the only true American sports car.
Absolutely. Yes.
And, just some fantastic memories, and there'll be more memories to come in the future. We have a couple of surprises tonight, and I also like to talk a little bit about my company, Corvette Repair. Next year will be 25 years in business. We have a 10-man crew. I'm very fortunate. I always tell people this, you're only good as your crew. If I had the guys behind me 100% of the time, I wouldn't be up here talking on this microphone, believe me. So it's a team effort. I got Wes and Jay and Mike over there. Great guys. I have my other crew here. I can't say enough. Over the years, working sometimes as many as 90 hours a week, trying to get a car ready for a particular show, whether it be, of course, Carlisle events, or Bloomington, or some type of NCRS function. When I need my guys are there through thick and thin. And believe me, I've slept there many nights with no showers for 3 days in a row. And thank you guys. Thank you, John. I'm breaking my shoes now, John. Usually when we commit to an event, yes, Bob.
Stop talking. We love you. Do we love him? I just want to say one thing about my dear, dear friend Kevin Mackay. He brought race cars to life. He chased them for years and years and years. And many of us today own these race cars because Kevin took the time to find them. He took the time to restore them. He took the time to sell them all to us.
And you're the better person for it, fella.
Let's give Kevin a big round of applause. There would be no race cars without him.
You know what it is, Bob? It's just a passion that I have. And I'm very fortunate. You know, way back when, 25 years ago, nobody wanted yesterday's race car. It was just old school. You know, most people wanted Corvettes back then. They had to have the, matching number motors. I said, you know something? Majority of the race cars, they were ordered as factory LA cars or big brake cars or airbox cars and so on. I said, something? I'm going to go after these cars. There's a lot of history behind them. But what's so exciting about finding these old race cars is getting the old timers together. You don't realize how fast they are today than they were, 20, 30, 40 years ago, believe me. I call it, bench racing now, Kevin, you don't realize how fast I went way back when. But now they're faster now when they're sitting down, at a coffee table. I got to tell you a great story. Bob Johnson from Marietta, Ohio. Very, very dear friend of mine. Daytona, Le Mans, Sebring. Won his class at won his class at Daytona and Sebring in 1972. I was invited to stay at his house for a couple of days, and he says, Kevin, thank you for coming. I'm really having a nice time with you, but tomorrow I'm making you breakfast. I says, Bob, listen to me. We're going to go out for a nice brunch. Don't worry about breakfast. And here's this guy, he's in his mid-70s. He says, no, Kevin, I'm making you breakfast tomorrow. So I'm all excited. The Bob Johnson's going to be making me breakfast tomorrow. I can't believe it. So I wake up in the morning, goes, come on, you ready for breakfast? I said, sure. Sure enough, he opens up the kitchen cabinet, takes out a bunch of cornflakes, throws it on the table. Takes out Bob knows the story. Takes out a cereal bowl, throws that on the table. These are your napkins, Kevin. I said, great, so I'm going to have some cornflakes. I've had cornflakes when I was a kid, no problem. Everybody likes cornflakes, right? He goes to the refrigerator, takes out a pitcher. I said, well, all right, so I'm going to have cornflakes, no big deal. He pours the pitcher, of course, I'm looking at it, and it's clear, and wait a minute, that's not milk in there for a pitcher, it's apple juice. He's putting apple juice in my cornflakes. I'm looking, I go, Bob, what the hell are you doing? He goes, maybe the guy's a little, I wasn't sure what he was, but anyway, I said, that's apple juice you're putting on my cornflakes. He goes, I know what I'm doing. Trust me on this. My son is a health nut. Milk is bad for you. You're gonna like the apple juice. Try it. I put one spoonful in my mouth. I spit all over his table. Come on, we're going to brunch. You remember that, Bob? You son of a gun, you.
Unfortunately, I do.
Okay. This is the stories I just love about these people. The guys that are here today. Alan Barker. Where are you, Alan? I love this man. What a fantastic family. Him and his brother Donald got in the Hall of Fame last year. Well deserved, of course. Also, I want to wish luck with Tony DiLorenzo and Jerry Thompson getting to the Hall of Fame this year. Congratulations, guys. Well deserved. Okay? Thank you. There's a tremendous amount of racing history here. Hopefully you guys have a chance to go out there and really soak it in. If you haven't gotten a program yet, please do, because it's really worth reading. It's just amazing how these cars have been found in barns and in ditches and everything else. The V.V. Cook car, actually V.V. Cook Jr. is here. We found that car in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 4 flats in front of the guy's house. It's in there for years. It took me 11 years to get that car from that guy. And I mean, he knew what it was, but when I flew out there, I said, oh my God, look at this car. Here it is on a trailer, 4 flats, 4 flats. 11 years later, I bought that car, I think, for $12,000. I had all cash with me. I give it to a guy named David Preston. I go, David, here's the money, count it. He says to me, I don't have to count the money. I said, yes, you do. Count the money before I pick up the car. No. I trust you. Listen to me. I'm from New York. Count the money, please. He wouldn't count the money, threw the car on the table, and that was it.
10 grand, by the way.
10 grand. It was 10 grand. Believe me, Lance, trust me. Also is also sponsoring this party besides Corporate Repair Incorporated. We started a new venture, Auto Storage Center. I got actually two guys here tonight. I had 3 partners. We're starting a storage facility, 2 levels, storing cars, any kind of car. I'll even take a Toyota or a Mustang for now. It doesn't make a difference to me. But we're very fortunate to have this building that was purchased May of 2008 last year, which is directly 5 feet away. And the people that live in the New York area and need a safe place to keep their cars, we are the people that can do that for you. Okay, so I also want to thank Auto Storage Center, Rick and Guido. You guys are here? Put your hand up there, Ricky. Where's Guido? Guido, thank you. Ricky, thank you. These guys here are new guys in the hobby, Corvette hobby. They have a passion for cars. They own the 1968 Sunray DX number 2 Corvette that's on display at the Corvette tent. Please come over there and look at those cars, and I tell you, we worked very hard for this day, and it shows it. And I'll tell you, my hat goes off to Carlisle Events for putting this party together. I tell you, I was a little worried about an hour ago, Lance, and Lance goes, you know, Kevin, the weather is just coming down in buckets. The tent is leaking like a sieve. And besides that, it was a severe accident, fatal accident. I think 5 people got killed, which is very upsetting. And of course, bumper traffic. What are we going to do? Are we just going to cancel the party? Are we going to have it on Saturday evening instead? There's too much going on here. We're on a schedule. What a fantastic place to have a great party here. And I tell you, you guys came out with a great brainstorm. I want to thank you so much. Thank you.